Okay. Hello guys, I'm Gospel Easy, and this is the demo of Verifiers Toolkit. Verifiers Toolkit is a tool that allows you to go from Circom or Noir to a gross system verifier or an UltraHonk verifier in Cairo. And this is powered by Garaga. So I'm going to show you how I move from a Circom contract, rather a Circom circuit, to a gross system verifier. And then I'm going to also show you some other parts of the tool, like verification, generation from verification key. You're going to see all that, but let's just show how I go from. So yeah, let's choose one of these templates. So I'll just quickly choose a very simple circuit. It's the classic multiplier circuit. So I just compile this, and then we use the universal power of tau parameters. So you don't need like a trusted setup. Or even if you did a trusted setup and you already had a verification key, you could just come and use it to generate your contract, and I'll show you that in a bit. So, but now we're just using the universal powers of tau parameters. So I've generated the Z key, and then I want to export the verification key. So we have our verification key here, and then I come here and I want to create a proof. So this part just uses the wasn't generated during compilation, and this uses the ZQ that was generated just now in the setup phase. And then this is just an arbitrary value for the multiplier. So let's just change this to 20, and like yeah. So just let's create a proof. So we have a proof. So we have our proof. We have our public input. So 20 times 3 is 60. So then when we come back to setup, we can just say we want to generate a Cairo verifier using the verification key we already generated. So I just click on generate Cairo verifier. And then when I click on generate verifier, it should generate a, a processing verifier. And then we have our processing verifier. And yeah, we have our processing verifier, the full contract. So I'll just go ahead, connect my wallet. Okay, let's just quickly do that. Okay. So our wallet is connected. So right now I want to compile and declare. So this takes a while because it's on the server, and just wait a bit. It's compiling and declaring. Okay, this has been compiled successfully, and this has already been declared. So we just go ahead and deploy. So we get we sign a transaction. So the transaction has been sent on chain, and we're going to wait a while to get our deployment address, or rather our contract address. So we have our contract address, and immediately you deploy, it automatically goes and it gets saved to the verify section. So when we go to the verify section, you should be able to see the last contract you deployed. So this is the last contract we deployed. So now I want to show you how you can now verify using this contract we just deployed. So we have our verifier contract address. So let's go back to the circuits and get what we need. So just copy our verification key, and I just come here and then I paste it. Okay, just before that, you see how this shows that we accept multiple formats. So every format that Garaga accepts, you can actually use it here. Yeah, so let me just paste my verification key. So that has been added. I need my proof. So here's my proof. So I'm just going to get my proof, and then I'm going to paste my proof, and then let me just get my public input. And as you can see, this This format is the Snap.js format, but if you had the NAC format, you can also use that. So I just use this. So we have our values. So it says verify on chain. So let's go ahead and do that. So you see this want to verify it on chain, want to send the transaction. So I've sent the transaction on chain. So we're waiting for a response. So as you can see, this is a valid proof. It was accepted on L2. So, so this is it. So let me show you if you just had a verification key and you just wanted to generate the contract, like you didn't want to compile, you didn't want to use our tool for the Circom or the Cairo or the Noir parts, you just came here. So yeah, you just come here, you just try to upload your verification key. So let me just get one. I think I have one on my computer. Um, so let me just take one of the semaphore verification keys. I just added that and then I click on generate verifier. So it just uses that and I can go ahead and compile and declare and all that. So even if you didn't compile from here, you could also just come to the verify section, paste in all these values, and then automatically you get verified. So you just have to put in your verifier address, put in all these values. So basically these tools are standalone, the verify session and this other session, they are all standalone, and then you can just use them whenever you want. So, so yeah, thank you for watching, and this will be updated in the future to add more features, more verifiers, and support for even larger and larger circuits. So yeah, thank you for watching.